Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Well, that didn't take long. Radio, what do I want to do? Well, that was effective. I believe the bombs are weak to fire. You know what? That works. That works too. And Edward and Rydia gained a level. Oh, Rydia knows Toad now. That'll come in handy if we get turned into Toads again. I don't know how many enemies Toad actually works on in battle. I don't think it's a whole lot. Then again, I just normally go for the damaging moves. And, yep. Holy arrows, we're not going to use those. More of this. Well, at least his dark ability is getting a workout. I probably shouldn't swing at the one that just got confused. Yeah, Cecil needs a cure. Another kind of complaint I have about this version is you can't see each person's maximum life total unless you go to use a healing item or a cure spell on them. So that's kind of unfortunate. They don't show the person's magic until you get into the menu for casting spells. And what's going on? That's my thoughts exactly. Oh, there's a lot going on. That Garb, he's one of Fabul's monks. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! And this is Yang. Yes, he's going to be joining our party. I'd prefer if you guys don't damage him too much because, well, we have red goblins here. Those are new enemies. Because I believe he's going to end up with the life total that he ends up leaving this battle with. Which apparently is not going to be much. And we have boss battle music, so yep, there's the boss. Good grief, a bomb! Let's help him! Alright, so we are fighting the Mom Bomb. First thing we gotta do is cure Yang here. And he has some different abilities. There's power, there's Gird. Let's use power. He's storing energy for double attack. Summon the Chocobo. Rosa, you can just cure everybody, that'll be fine. That was kind of not very strong. That's okay, Rosa, we still love you. Let's use fire. We'll just pray for right now. And oh my, this is phase 2 of the Mom Bomb. Prayer unanswered. Well, that's not the most helpful thing, but Rosa's getting another turn immediately. So Kick will do light damage to all enemies. We don't care to do light damage to all enemies. Rosa, you can just keep... Yeah, I do want everyone at full health for what comes next. The Mom Bomb, it doesn't really attack us much in this phase. So, I mean, using magic here isn't super necessary, but why not? Rydia needs something to do. It's gonna explode. This is the part where you might want everybody to start defending. Or do I have to do more damage to it? I know I want Edward defending. In the DS version, you pretty much have to have everybody defending when it does this. Otherwise, it will kill your entire team. And now we're at the final phase. The blue ones are harder to take down, and they will start to explode on us. And their self-destruct explosions will do quite a bit of damage, so we want to hurry up and kill these things as quickly as we can. Why not? We'll go for the kick. Summon Chocobo on the blue ones. Because the blue ones have a lot more health. Okay. Red ones don't take as much to take down. I'm surprised the dark didn't, but I guess there were too many enemies on screen and the damage got split up a little bit too much. Yang's kick takes a lot longer to execute in this game than what it's probably worth. I mean, in that amount of time, you probably could have done 2 normal attacks, at least. Rosa gained a level and learned Protect. Hooray! I also like the music for Mount Hobbs. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that or not. You have my eternal gratitude. Yang is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabul. I came here to train with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks. Well, it couldn't have been that great if they got killed so easily. My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabul. A villain named Golbez is abusing Baron's authority to seize the world's crystals. Then he covets our wind crystal as well. There is no doubt. He easily seized the crystal of Damcian a few days ago. Then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against Baron's forces. I'd assume Golbez was behind the monster attacks that killed your men. Thank you, Rosa. I was just about to speculate on that. And almost killed you. Then the attack is imminent. I must go. We will follow you to Fabul. We would like to help. I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. Actually, since we're the ones that brought you this news, I'm pretty sure it does. Thank you, Cecil. For I am the Prince of Damcian. Rosa and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is one of many victims of our kingdom's recent attacks, which I have personally led. I see. Then I humbly accept your assistance. Let's go. We haven't much time. Fabul lies to the east of these mountains. And this is the first time that we have a party of 5. Ooh, Rosa, you're getting low on magic. Well, we'll cure Rydia. And Cecil, hey, Rosa, you broke 200 HP. You're the third person in our party to do that. And so now we must climb down the mountain this side. Ah, here's enemies that I wanted to face sooner. We haven't been able to show these guys off yet. So the spirits, they're kind of either immune to fire or they take very, very little damage from fire. And when they're confused, they'll start, using fire attacks on themselves. But these skeletons, they're weak to fire. Very weak to fire. And they can sometimes launch thunder attacks. I don't know, I guess just do that, Rosa. I should rearrange the menu system a little bit just to get the... Probably could have done that first fire attack on as a party attack and gotten rid of the both of them. Because I think those skeletons only have like 180 HP or something. Let's rearrange some stuff here. Fire can be third. And the rest of this doesn't matter, because I'm never going to use it. Well, we might use warp at some point. I don't know. The spirits aren't super tough either. As far as Yang's other ability, Gird, I don't remember what it does. I don't think it's anything super useful. Well, we're about to demonstrate what fire does to spirits. Yep, it heals them. And if it weren't for that spirit being there, both those skeletons might actually be dead. Yang's claws are also really good against undead things. Yang and Edward both gain levels. That's nice. And Yang, as you can tell, he is going to gain a lot of HP per level. He's a monk type class. Oh, he also has a fire claw. That's why it did so much damage. And we can equip him with some of this extra stuff that we've picked up. So yeah, the monk class, at least in this game, and most Final Fantasy games where there's a monk class, makes him good against, ooh, a red needle thing. Gotta fix that. We'll store for double power. That was nice. His counterattack needle damaged his own enemy. Those red goblins, they have a little bit more health. Not a ton, though. I guess we'll get rid of him. I wanted to wait for that Gatlinger to attack. There we go. And he's just going to kill himself before Yang gets to do anything. So yeah, Yang has monks have high HP, pretty high speed, and decent physical attack. They're very weak defensively, though. And that guy's confused. That's excellent. Since we're kind of almost to Fabul, I'm okay with doing this. And Rydia gained a level. Hooray. Don't worry if you think I'm missing any other stuff on the world map. I'm really not. There's no other bonus caves or anything of note, other than maybe a chocobo forest. But, we don't need that. Actually, while I'm in the menu, let's heal up the people who would be relevant. I also like this music too. I like almost all of the music from Final Fantasy IV. It's very impactful, very theme-fitting. Alright, weapon and armor shop. We have Fire Claw, Ice Claw, Thunder Claw. And then we have new armor for Cecil. Look at how expensive all this is. So all this money that we haven't been spending on equipment, we're now spending a lot on equipment. Let's see. We'll get ice. I think we'll just go fire and ice for Yang. Adding a second claw to him doesn't really give him... See, it doesn't give him more attack power per se, but it lets him hit twice. It kind of lets him hit with both elements. And even if an enemy is kind of resistant or absorbs an element, it won't absorb... It won't turn into life gain like those spirits with the Fire Claw. And Cecil... He did not get a new shield, but he did get a new helmet, a new armor, and new gloves. Oh, and also, speaking of stuff, let's get rid of some of these things. We don't need that. We don't need the Dark Sword. I mean, you can hang on to some of this stuff, but there's no real point to that. I don't use arrows. I need to sort the inventory again, because we have a lot of Phoenix Down slots, it looks like. There we go. 14 potions. Will that be enough? You don't sell potions anyways. Uh, 11 more potions. Yeah, they're kind of cheap. And let's pick up a few more Phoenix Downs. And that's the inn. We don't need to go there. Even though, you know, given our magic level, it looks like we should. But keep in mind, I know what I'm doing. We don't need to go that way, at least not yet. We'll just go right to the king. And then this scene triggers. Yang, at last. Sire, we must prepare for battle. Baron will attack us at any second to steal our crystal. How do you know this? These two are citizens of Baron. They came to warn us. And these others? Sir, we haven't much time. The castle's defenses must be tightened immediately. Yang, can we trust this Dark Knight and his companions? Yes, they risked their lives to help me. We must hurry. Please. It is an honor to see you again. Prince Edward. Sire, Baron's fleet decimated Dabsian and claimed our crystal not long ago. Many died, including my parents and my beloved. Dabsian's tragedy must not be repeated. Forgive me for my suspicions, Yang. Mobilize the men for battle. Prince Edward, Dark Knight, will you help us defend Fabul? If you pick no, it kind of backs you out of this cutscene until you say yes. You say yes, and you trigger the rest of this stuff. They have already offered to help, sire. We will join the forward guards by the main gate. Very well. Will the ladies assist our medic? Yes, sire. Fabul's fate rests in your hands. May we be victorious. We will assemble at the main gate. Cecil. Rydia, take care of Rosa for me. Here they come. Attack! And boss music begins. These are all scripted fights. These guys, they'll function much like that solo boss battle that Cecil had earlier when we were protecting Rydia. But these guys do a lot more damage. And yes, if you kill everyone but the captain, they the captain will run away. Oh, you missed Yang, come on. And with no Rydia Rosa, we don't have any sort of white magic. The Red Wings are attacking us. No, not the hockey team, the Air Force. We can't hold them back. Retreat! I don't know why he turned to pose. We are severely outnumbered. I regret involving you all. This is our war too, and it's far from over. They're coming! And they'll also send just other random monsters to fight us as well. And you also don't get any breaks to go to the menu between these battles and heal either. So yeah, you definitely want to be at full strength, at least for the 3 guys for this scene. I remember when I was a kid playing this, this whole sequence gave me trouble. Isn't the royal chamber just behind us? We must hold them here. The king has already retreated to a safe place, along with the women and children. It is our duty to lure the enemy away and crush them. This sounds like my kind of guy. He also likes to punch people in the face. And you guys know me, I can totally get behind that. Although, honestly, Yang is not one of my favorite characters to use in this game. Oh, and we got the glitch where Edward gets another turn immediately. We'll go ahead and kill the captain off, because why not? Let's get out of here. The door has been locked. We must hold this ground. The crystal is in the next chamber. No. The door has been unlocked. You fool, what are you doing? He's one of them. And he's a gargoyle. I'm not sure how that guy turned into a gargoyle. Whatever. We'll just fight and kill the thing. Another reason a lot of the battles, or boss battles around this time started giving me difficulty is due to, when I was a kid, I would run from almost all of the normal enemies, and I didn't realize that, you know, not getting that experience and stuff was making the boss fights so much tougher. So I got stuck on nearly every boss fight from here until quite a while. I'll let you guys know when we reach that point. And all the bosses that I frequently got stuck on as a kid, which was pretty much all of them. We are outnumbered. Withdraw to the crystal room. And Edward trips. Because of course he does. Arrgh! Edward! And the music changes to this sort of fast-paced music. I haven't even used a potion yet in this. No, we might now. No, we might not. And now we are in the crystal room. It's been a while. It's Cain.